right at the beginning of that, I thought I was going to say, do you know what? Cardio's not that bad. I hate it. Honestly, I hate it, but it's got to be done. So, oh, it's windy. Just quickly on cardio then. If you're dieting down, so I haven't actually touched on that, I'm dieting down for a show in the next video, but while we're here, I thought I'd quickly just go into sort of cardio and choices, because I've heard a lot of people say that you have to do this type of cardio, you have to do it for this long, you have to do it fasted, all of that rubbish, and honestly it annoys me, and I'm just gonna pop you down there. There we go, you're on an angle, fantastic. With cardio, it doesn't matter when you do it, and I said this in the last video, people don't understand how it actually works. The population in general does not have an issue losing weight. They have an issue at retaining that weight loss. I did slightly in my first competition last year. I slightly rebounded in the fact that I saw food, and when you're depleted for that long, I obviously never went through it before, so once I saw food I was like, okay, I can kind of let myself go a little bit. I didn't realise how quickly that can actually affect how you look. The scale weight went up massively, and I never really reclaimed that back. This season I'm focused, even if the show doesn't go ahead, obviously with coronavirus and everything like that, my focus is to get to that stage lean and use that as a springboard into the off season. So like I said, I will go into that in the next video with my intentions of competing this year and kind of where I want to be at. Cardio, if you do it fasted or if you don't do it fasted, it does not make a difference. There's no reason that you can't do it before breakfast or after breakfast. For me, I put this in the last video as well, the only reason that I do fasted cardio is as soon as I get up in the morning, I don't like to eat straight away. I'll go walk Oscar and then get on the bike just to allow my body to be like, okay, I'm actually hungry now. That is the only reason that I do fasted cardio. The type of cardio that you do. So at the minute, you can see that I'm using the bike, the static bike. Last year I used the Stairmaster, which is fantastic. When I go back in the gym, I've thought about going back to the Stairmaster and things like that, but with cardio you have to keep consistent, and I've noticed a lot of benefits. I've been on the bike for the last 3 weeks, and honestly my legs feel fantastic. You see, I'm noticing that I'm losing size on my legs, and usually my legs are probably bigger than my upper body, which isn't massive. In comparison, my legs are actually bigger than my upper body. In the flat there isn't really anything that I can do legs properly with. So going back to the point of what type of cardio that you should be doing, if you can keep a type of cardio, and if you've never done cardio before, or if you've never 12-week plus diet, my advice to you is to pick a type of cardio that you can be consistent with. What I found speaking to a lot of people as well, go for a run, because that's what we did at school, and we were pretty lean back then, and you'd be right, but could you run for 30 plus minutes every single day if you're dieting? Probably not. My legs would be shot. I get shin splints, so that's why I don't go on the treadmill. Treadmill doesn't suit me, so I don't use it. Definitely advise not running as a form of cardio, because if you're on a 12-week diet and you need to be doing cardio, I wouldn't say every day, an overestimation. We only put in cardio when we need it. So I'm on cardio now probably until 4 weeks after the show. Running, I don't think is a way forward, because there's a lot of impact, and I think you're underestimating the impact that you're having on your knees throughout the whole diet. So if it was my advice, I'd stick to the treadmill, and you can do that consistently, then that's the type of cardio that you should be doing. Like for me, works because there's no resistance on my knees. I'm not getting any shin splints or anything like that because it doesn't facilitate that. Choose a type of cardio that suits you and that you can do consistently over a long duration. It needs to be measurable. One quick tip to take away from all of that: if you're going to do cardio for a long period of time, try use something that's low impact on your body and that you can do consistently, and make sure it can be tracked. All that said, if you do have any questions, pop them in the comment below, hit that subscribe button. But now it's time to train chest.
You can call me stupid, yes, you can call me sheep. You can say I'm lazy, you can say I'm weak. You think that using her would get to me, and if you're right then you're in trouble deep. You think that using her would get to me, and if you're right then you're in trouble deep. 'Cause I won't break, no, I know I won't wait. You're in trouble deep.
Yo.